have any advice for someone, whether they're just starting out in their career or maybe they've been in it for a few decades and maybe they're on the fence thinking about the certification process?
Any advice? Get certified. Because I mentioned this before, the leaders that are out there that have been there for 20 or 30 years, they've gone through the certification and even they've said, I've learned something, right? So if they're learning that now 20 or 30 years in advance, right? What if you could do it today, right? What if you could go out and learn all of this today and get all that knowledge and get all of that experience and be one leg up 20 or 30 years sooner?
I want to talk about the importance of being certified with LP Foundation. What made you decide to do that?
Well, as a member of the board of directors and one of the few vendors on the as a director of the Loss Prevention Foundation, I thought to be able to set an example for the fellow vendors that are out there. One of the most important things I think is to understand that the people who know how to do something will always have a job. The people who know why will always be their boss. I wanted to make sure that the loss prevention professionals that I was sitting across the desk from knew a little bit more about that I knew how they did their job. And there's some great loss prevention professionals, out there that have gone through the program, and I thought that they would have a little bit more respect for a vendor that went through the program themselves. And I encourage everybody on the vendor side of the house to go ahead and get their LPC so that they know more about how the people are working across the desk from them.
When I think about people wanting to move up the ladder or transition to different retailers in their career, you should take that certification because, one, it can help make you more valuable during a job interview, and two, just help you understand just how big this industry and this world really is when it comes to loss prevention. And who knows, you might find something down the road that interests you based upon taking that certification.
Steve, why is it important to not just support the foundation, but how has it impacted you in your career?
Education is important to me. It always has been. But, when you look at an industry, no matter what it is, getting people smarter about the business and learning things and sharing ideas is something we appreciate, and we also do inside of our company. But to help with this foundation and help people at retailers get smarter, share ideas, and really make a different impact, I think it's critical for the long-term success of all of us.
When you think about somebody in this industry getting certified, what is the importance behind that? Why should people try and get LPQ and LPC certified?
Taking the time to invest in yourself is a really big deal. And the LPQ and the LPC shows that you're trying to separate yourself from others, trying to be a more well-rounded asset protection, loss prevention professional. And again, what you put into your profession is what you get out of it. And I think by taking the extra time and effort to educate yourself for the LPQ and the LPC, you'll find it's very worthwhile.
So you actually have been certified. How did it impact and benefit your career then?
That's a great question. I was one of the members of the board of directors, and one of the prerequisites was that we get our LPC. And I think that it gives us as vendors, as solution providers, an opportunity to really get embedded to what loss prevention professionals go through, and it gives you a time to balance out solutions with them. I need to know what my customers know, so this particular curriculum helps us do that.
You mentioned, and it's true, there really aren't a lot of industries that offer something like this. What does it mean to you to be a part of something that does?
Something that makes you feel good inside, I think, at the end of the day, that we're giving back to the industry, and that's a big deal. And I think that the foundation, we look to give back to the benevolent fund, and we also look to give back with the certifications, and that's a big deal to us because it helps strengthen our industry.
Would you say then that this is something, getting certified, that could really impact anyone's career?
Absolutely. In fact, I would suggest, I tell my senior team that they're all going to get certified. It's going to be an expectation for my organization. But I think even if your company doesn't pay for it, I think making that personal commitment to your own development is critical.